Oh, that's so cool. Oh, stop. That's such a cool shot. The metaphor. They're voicing what she's feeling. Yeah, just a striking image. Oh, that was so cool. The music. What is this song? There's so much going on here. It's incredible. So much kinetic motion. This is a really good edit. They've chosen an anime aesthetic. Rather than letting it hold them back, they're leaning into that aesthetic and just unleashing all of the strengths of it. Let me know, like, is she evil? Is she like a meditative, enlightened being who's repressed her emotions for the greater good to rule the people under her? What is going on here? They're like cleaving these images of her in half. I can't help but think that this editing is somehow relating to her characterization, possibly as foreshadowing for her character. So is that like a special weapon that she pulls out of her gongagas? This is probably the best Genshin video I've seen, like by far. Hello, my name is Philip. I'm a filmmaker, and today we're going to be watching and reacting to Genshin Impact Raiden Shogun Judgment of Euthymia character demo and analyzing the cinematic language. If you guys have seen my original Genshin Impact video, it's when I played it the first time. It's one of the most popular videos on my channel. Thank you so much, guys. It's become that. Thank you so much for all the views and all the support. As we said, I've been considering getting back into Genshin because it's been like such a lot of enthusiasm from you guys. It was suggested in chat that we check out Raiden Shogun, who is a very popular character and he's got some really cool cinematics to analyze. So let's check it out. If you guys have been enjoying my Final Fantasy reactions, my Genshin Impact reactions, please make sure to subscribe. We are this close to 10,000 subscribers here on my second channel. And if you want to see my film work, hop over to my main channel on YouTube. Check out my new documentary. It's almost at 4 million views, guys. Thank you so much for the support. And if you guys want to see me play Genshin again, let me know in the comments, man, because I would consider going back to it if you guys want to see it on Twitch. How do you feel about Shogun? Is Raiden Shogun your favorite character? Or do you prefer somebody else? And actually, have you gotten... Do you have Raiden Shogun as a playable character? Because I'd imagine it's quite a hard character to get. So, let's check it out, guys. I'm gonna say it again. There's already really nice colors. It's Genshin. It's a Genshin trailer.
In the land of the Narukami, centuries
Narukami?
pass without change.
Oh, that's such a cool design of a village.
Stands the lofty abode of the Raiden Shogun.
Oh, the Raiden Shogun.
She looks down upon her realm at mortal joys and woes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Sees a world mired in impermanence.
Oh, stop. That's such a cool shot. That is such a good shot. Stop.
Over the transience.
We went like underground, upside down. Oh, this is so cool. The metaphor.
Vanish like a mist, but the Shogun pursues, unfettered and unperturbed.
Oh, that's such a... I'm just trying to get a look at the design. That's such a cool design. I just want to say, like, they are, so far, they're like voicing how they're describing her visually. And that's so cool to see. They're like, yeah, she looks down upon her realm. If we go back a little bit here. This shot was insane, so I don't mind looking at it again. She looks down upon her realm. She's literally standing up on the top of the highest point in the realm, looking down, literally at the realm. It's so cool. And then we get this like, such a nice shot, man. This like, you know, it's ironic because I'm literally training to operate drones right now. Well, I should say like I can operate drones, but trying to become a very good like high level drone operator right now. And this is such a cool drone shot. Like thinking about this with a real camera, to be able to come in that close is insane. But to be able to stop and slow it to get that cool like slow-mo shot as she looks up. Oh, it's so cool. And just visually, that's a beautiful, beautiful shot. Upside down. And then we go over the upside down the mountain, then go underground. That's just cool. Come on.
Trivial yearning and petty passion. They vanish like a mist, but the Shogun pursues, unfettered and unperturbed.
That's so cool. So again, like they're voicing what she's feeling with this like this nonchalance, this unfettered, unperturbed. She's unbothered by these petty mortal things, and she's just sitting there like meditating, levitating, meditating. You guys know I trained at the Shaolin Temple, done some meditation in my day. And I didn't quite get to that level of meditating, so casually that I levitated, and then, my one leg could hang down all cool looking. Didn't quite get there, but this is awesome. And they're just voicing it. And what is this, like apocalyptic red moon Majora's Mask looking thing in the background? Is this underground? Is this the underworld? Because it went and flipped underground. I don't know if that was like a literal visual representation, but this is amazing. I love what I see.
Eternity.
Yeah, just a striking image. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, it's like the reflection of her blade?
Eternity, are you closest to the heavenly principles?
The music! What is this song for Genshin? What in the world?
Lightning is eternal. The world is but shadow.
There's so much going on here. It's incredible. Voice acting incredible. Yeah, it really is. Oh, there's so much to talk about here. So much kinetic motion. Stop.
Fantasy.
Oh, this
Can
is
only survive with an underlying reality.
this is a really good edit. Again, I don't know if it does this sort of thing in game or if this is just a trailer edit. But good God, this is some really cool editing. Like, what in the world are these transitions?
Fantasy can only survive with an underlying reality.
This is really good.
Reality is the stillness buried deep beneath the illusion.
So it was a literal representation. There's like two worlds colliding, like her reflection, her mirror image of herself. Is she like half good, half bad? Is she, repressing her emotions with meditation, but has like an emotional state?
This is eternity.
She's holding back. Like, what in the world?
To oblivion.
Oh, so she pulls out the sword from her Gongagas. That's crazy. So wait, this is a usable character? Oh, that's so cool. Her movement. Oh, come on. This edit is great. There's like manga panels and stuff. Wow. We got the Sephiroth. Hold on. We got the Sephi pose. We got the Sephiroth stance. Let's go back. There it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. What's up, who? They've chosen an anime aesthetic, a manga aesthetic for this. So rather than letting it hold them back and just saying like, oh, we can't, voice light in the way that you can with a real camera and real human beings, they're leaning into that aesthetic and just unleashing all of the strengths of it. And utilizing all the strengths of that medium. So it's really well done. And for example, like there's not a lot of shading here, like, her hair would be casting shadows and stuff. There's not a lot of that type of lighting. But they're doing to compensate for that is have like her sword, glowing with this ethereal, crazy light and doing all this cool stuff. It's so cool to see her eyes, different color. I'm very curious about the lore of this character. What is the lore? Let me know. Like, is she evil? Is she like a meditative, enlightened being who's repressed her emotions for the greater good to rule the people under her? What is going on here? And look at that. She just disrespected. Yeah, really smooth. Really smooth. Good sword skills, too. Aaliyah. Oh, she gets a bird, too?
Waking world, you seem woven from the stuff of dreams. All shall fade away.
All shall fade. This sounds like some Taoist philosophy here.
All shall fade away.
Very interesting. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. How you doing? If you're not worried about spoiler. Yeah, man, this is wild. There's so much to talk about here. I want to see the beginning again because it's just out of control. So this woman, who is she? Who is this girl? China area, which everybody was telling me on YouTube, you got to get to China. Like the music gets better, the characters get better, the story gets better. You got to get there. And I was like, I'll try, but I don't have a lot of time. So this looks like a Japan area. Is that what's happening here? Inazuma. That's awesome. You started Genshin Impact Adventure rank 16. All right, Tommy. Big fan of your movie, Tommy. Okay, let's check it out.
The lofty abode of the Raiden Shogun.
Yeah, this shot is crazy. Oh, cool. So again, this is nice because we're following the bird that later is a part of this trailer. So it's kind of like coming full circle at the end of the edit. It's just a fantastic trailer edit. really cool edits with the manga panel use. Let's look at it. Like, let me go back to the kind of break here in the music. Just they keep doing the shots with her where they're like cleaving these images of her in half, both with the camera, and there's like these 2 or 3 frame shots. If we go through the edit here, there's like electricity. Look at this though, very near replicant. Nose turned up, you know, it's crazy. And then yeah, her fighting style is almost like teleport. But yeah, they keep cleaving images of her in half, right here. Yeah, see, there's this line down the middle. It's kind of like she's split in 2, and I can't help but think that this editing is somehow relating to her characterization. And it's really cool that they're leaning into this, these visual cues, possibly as foreshadowing for her character, or just a cool visual trick to you know, bring us some visual joy. Yeah, and it's just, again, if there's any, you know, without spoiling me, if that's right at all, that there's anything to do with her character related to that, you know, to tell me the specifics of it, but I'm actually game if you want. It's just cool because, you know, it shows the care that they're putting into this. It's not just like, let's make some cool images for a trailer. It's gonna be cool looking. Yeah, it's gonna be badass. Like, it's not just that. They're putting thought into the story and the characters on a deeper level instead of just like, you know, throwing random cool images in our face, which is fine too. But it's a little bit deeper when they're gonna play into the characters with the edit, and it just shows kind of like a unity of the entire team, down to the trailer editor. Down to the animators, down to whoever else was like involved with this, you know, the gameplay, the animation, the voice acting. It's all coming together quite well, and I like what I see. It's quite subtle. Those are like 1 frame shots.
Lightning is eternal.
But yeah, even this, like, and we have it. This is a mimicry of the original shot in this trailer where it went up and over her head into this like upside down realm. Oh, that's such a cool effect with these. Again, 1 frame manga panels. But what's cool is if you notice when they do this kind of inverted image, what does it evoke? It evokes a manga page, right? Because manga is just black and white, so it feels like that. It's kind of cool, like ties into our memory, and then goes back to the full color. Yeah, like what is this? Like crazy images going on behind her here. It seems to be like kind of her iconography, that symbol. Very cool.
Lightning is eternal.
Yeah. But look at this. We have this thing where it switches around. That's such a nice transition. Like, again, just shout out to the editing. This is incredible. You live to see stuff like this. It transitions around. There's like this, you know, the heavens are opened up with this crazy lightning vortex. Very cool. It's just very smooth. I'm actually glad I'm watching this in 60 FPS for once. It's usually bad for trailers, but on something like this, it's cool because you're able to see and kind of grasp. They slow it down, and I would say the thing about her is she's quite fast, she's quite powerful, but the main thing I'm getting from her is like smooth. Like everything she does is very controlled. It's very metered as a warrior, right? Like, it's hard to explain, but she's not overly brutal. She's not like clumsy. It's just like control, which is what they're saying, kind of like she's in control of everything. So is that like a special weapon that she pulls out of her gongagas, or is that like, yeah? Look how she attacks. See, it's all smooth. Oh, there it is again. This shot that goes underground. So it's gonna spin around, and then it goes up, and it's the same exact shot from the opening, up and over her head. We're going frame by frame here. And then it goes underground to this inverse image. So cool. And again, these like freeze frames of different poses. Check this out. Again, back to that inverted image. Yeah, very, very anime with this. I would say not even manga. Very anime techniques here. Again, utilizing the strengths of the medium, right? You can't do extreme shadow detail, extreme light detail, but what you can do is you can do these like beautiful, striking silhouettes, animation, and get away with it. Awesome. Yeah, just very well done. High marks here for this. This is probably the best Genshin video I've seen, like by far. Great suggestion. Yeah, I love it. And the bird comes back, of course. Elemental. She talks.
All shall fade away.
She talks in the same way. So there is in Final Fantasy X, a lot of people complained that Yuna was very stiff in the way that she talked and stuff. What you have to understand is that Yuna is like a traditional priestess in that world and stuff. Like she's incredibly formal in everything she does. Of course, is a big reference, as many things in Final Fantasy X, to Japanese culture. That is actually a way that people still speak. It's even though it's quite rare, from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. In Japan, Yuna uses this form of speak. I believe it starts with a K. I can't remember the exact name, but in the Japanese version, that's how the Japanese woman speaks, as Yuna. So in the English, they wanted to really make her speak formally and be overly formal. So I assume people might also level those same criticisms to this performance. But I would raise you that that's dumb because it's based on Japanese culture, and this is a thing. It's not like, a stiff performance. So I think it's
World, you seem woven from the stuff of dreams.
like that kind of like stuff of dreams, like very, very, very formal, clear way of speaking. That is definitely intentional. It is not like, bad directing or something. I would say it's actually good directing.
All shall fade away.
Oh, shall fade away. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, dang, guys, I can't say enough about how just visually striking this is. By far the best Genshin video I've seen. Just really well done stuff. And I would say, as we said in 2.1 trailer, the colors are so well utilized in these videos, or in Genshin in general. Very, very striking colors, very, very enjoyable and pleasing images to the eye. And I would say overall, just utilizing the aesthetic to its advantages, and just high marks for editing, man. High marks for editing. Incredibly well done. But yeah, let me know if you guys agree with me. This is very good stuff. And please give me more recommendations, guys. Give me more recommendations for Genshin. Let me know in the comments your favorite Genshin cinematic or character trailer demo, if I should check it out. And should I play Genshin Impact again? Should I get back into it? Let me know.